thing.
Right now, you tuning in to the Denver Foos.
Shout out to Denver Foos, baby. You know how we...
Denver Foos, wherever you find your videos, wherever you get your podcasts, go follow Denver Foos and enjoy.
Denver Foos, IG, follow us, man. Follow us, subscribe, like us, YouTube.
Shout out to Denver Foos. Good to see you.
The Denver Foos.
Shout out to Denver Foos. You know, represent for the city.
Denver Foos. Name's Daniel Jumba Garcia. Shout out to Denver Foos, one of the best.
Shout out Denver Foos, North Side, baby. It's all about the North Side.
Hey, shout out Denver Fools. It's Emmanuel Sanders, legit people over here.
What's cracking, homeboy? Denver Fools. Denver Fools, homeboy.
And it's your boy Ken Flores. Shout out to the homies at Denver Fools.
Shout out to Denver Foos all over. We love you guys. You guys are the best.
Denver Foos. Denver Foos, baby.
Denver Foo, you guys are the best. Shout out to Denver Foos. Shout out to Denver Foos.
Denver Foos on IG. Come get in touch with the plug. They always got their finger on the pulse.
Denver Foos 303.
Denver Foos, huh?
Follow Denver Foos 303, Instagram, Facebook.
For real, Denver Foos, live and direct.
Denver Foos, bro. We from the South Side.
Present. Uniting the city, baby.
Shout out Denver Fools.
Say it, Foos, baby, Denver Foos. Let's go, Denver Foos.
I'm a Denver Fool. What's up?
What up, Denver Foos? What's going on?
Yeah. Denver Foos. Denver Foos in the building. Let's go.
I love the Denver Foos. Y'all keep it up. Y'all keep doing your...
Yo, Denver Foos, I'll follow you guys up.
I'm Denver Foos here reporting from Denver, Colorado.
Shout out to the Denver Foos.
What's up, Denver Foos?
Denver Foos. Hey, man.
Take one, Denver Fools.
Hey, shout out to Denver Foos. I noticed y'all right away. Y'all putting it down, for all the gente.
Shout out to Denver Foos. You locked in, man. Stay tuned to what they got going on. One love.
Right here chilling with the Denver Fools. You already know how we do it. Much love.
Denver Foos, we in the better. It's your boy DJ Sarms Carter.
What's up, Denver Foos, you mother...
In the better. It's your boy DJ Sarms Carter.
What's up, Denver Foos, you mother...
What's up, Denver? It's your boy Benny Frank the King, and this is the Denver Foos Show.
What up, Denver? What up, Denver Foos? Hanging out with the Denver Foos? What up, Benny?
We got an amazing guest, the first guest for the show. We got Ricky Ramos.
Hell yeah. Colorado's only comedy goon, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
So what's good? What's good, Benny? What's good with Denver Foos?
I seen taking you guys over the city, baby. We're just uniting the city, bringing everybody together, all the talent of the world, whether it's comedians. I just fell in this chair.
Yeah.
You okay over there? Happened? I don't know.
You shallow Hal that chair.
Yeah. Shallow Hal. Night the gal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, now I can't see him now.
Oh, no.
Dang, you took the spell off me.
He woke up with a torta.
No, what's good? I see you guys are out in Vegas. I see you guys.
Yeah, we're just trying to. Now we're trying to sweep the nation. Yeah. We've kind of united the city. We're keeping it going like that. But now it's time to get us on the map. Nice. Let people know about all the great things, all the great talent, like yourself and the musical acts, and just even the great people here in the city of Denver. And that's basically what we're trying to do, and then just branch it out and out to the world. People have said, oh, you should franchise it and have this Foos, this, that. And it's well, I don't know anything else but being a Denver Foo. So I can't really be a Milwaukee Foos or you know what I mean? Start all this randomness. And it's
two shakes and a lamb's tail, yeah. What? That was crazy.
Yeah. So tell the people, well, you're from the north side, bud?
Yes. Originally from the north side, 39th and Shoshone. My grandma had a house out there. My dad also had a house off 28th and Feds, right by North High School. So yeah, I was all through the neighborhood growing up. Played for Powell Mustangs, St. Patrick Pumas. Yeah, I've been a Denver Foo my whole life.
Yeah, nice. And he's rocking. He's got the Rockies. He's got the Rockies hat. I mean, Broncos chain and the Avs, baby.
Everywhere I go, bud. Yeah, everywhere I go. No matter what city we go to, I'm always repping the Denver shit.
Heck yeah.
The Denver stuff.
Yeah. So, how did you get into comedy? Were you always a funny kid? Were you always...
I always kind of considered myself to be one of the funny guys in class. Shout out to Denver North High, 2004. I know.
Four?
I know.
Oh, foe.
Me
too.
Really?
04, yeah. Well, I didn't graduate from Kennedy, but I went there 2 years. Anyway,
Kennedy.
Kennedy. Food.
Kennedy. Yeah. So no, I was product of my environment. You know, hanging out, doing my thing, getting in trouble here and there. And my dad actually moved out to the Longmont area after he retired. We had family out there, got a bunch of family out throughout the city of Longmont, or the town of Longmont, I should say. And so I kind of followed him out there, was still getting in trouble with the system and whatnot. And one of the judges out there actually was like, hey, what are you doing with your time? Like, you're coming from Denver. You need to figure out something to do. You got idle hands. You know, you're really kind of just wasting it. And I don't want to see you, completely waste your time out here. So that was kind of something I thought about. And at the time, I was working at a call center in Boulder. And one of my homies was graduating from CU with a creative writing degree. I asked him, what are you going to do with it? He's like, I'm going to do comedy. And I'm like, what? Nice. I'm like, okay. And kind of stewed on that for a little bit. And I asked him, I was like, how do you get into that? And he took me to a musician open mic, actually. It wasn't a comedy open mic. And I did, I had a piece of paper, thought it was funny, 5 minutes, got up there, ended up reading my paper, I was completely bombed, completely failed, but I took it as a challenge.
Right.
I was like, okay, I ain't got shit going on. Obviously, if I keep going down the road I'm going down, I'm going to end up in prison. So I was like, hey, what's my next step here? What's my next option? So I kind of shifted my focus to doing comedy. Meantime, I was still wrestling with the system. But yeah, that's how I kind of got into it. I kind of fell, I guess, backwards into it, you could say.
Okay. But see, you turn almost a negative into a positive.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't have been in those situations with the system and everything like that, then you kind of wouldn't find your groove like that. That's like, magical blessings that just happen.
Yeah. And it wasn't until I was pulled to the side by one of the pros, shout out to John Novosad. He basically said, hey, what are you talking about? I need you to talk about a certain, focus, a subject, why are people going to listen to you? So I went home and I talked about, growing up in Denver and being in the north side and going to prison and coming home and, even growing into being a stepfather and all this and that. And yeah, it took me places that I could never imagine, throughout the country. We started our own bilingual comedy scene here in Colorado. Started Colorado's first ever bilingual comedy festival, Vatos Locos. So it's brought a lot of blessings to me, and being able to host at the Improv and be at the Comedy Works and do all the Denver comedy scene has truly been a blessing, like you said, from being in the system, from ultimately having to get my life together through the system.
Right, and ultimately you're a role model. You're a success story for people that come from the neighborhoods and stuff we come from, and you could turn your life from negative to positive, like B.I.G.
Yeah, yeah. Big shout out to Young Invincibles too here in Denver. Do youth advocacy work, down at the government buildings, and advocate for higher education, things of that nature. Let everybody know, hey, I was there too. You don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be a ball player. You can do something else. You can be a painter. Right. You can be a comedian.
Yeah.
I mean, be a Denver fool, however you want to be a Denver fool.
A lot of Denver fools, we have a really funny sense of humor.
Yeah.
So, in your background and growing up, was your family, did they have a big sense of humor?
Yeah, I was always like I said, I always felt like I was a funny guy. My dad was a real funny guy. Even my grandma, my grandma was always busting out some jokes here and there. We were always laughing and having a good time. My grandma always did believe that if you were laughing, you were living. Mm-hmm. So that was one of my things. everybody kind of asks me all the time too, why'd you get into comedy? And it's like, because I really never had to grow up. You know what I mean? Like, I can always just goof around.
Right.
There, of course, got to be serious at times. But yeah, for the most part, man, I'm out here having fun with the Denver Foos.
Yeah.
So
that's great. We seen you over at the Denver Improv the first time.
Hanging out with Chingo Bling and Jave Luna. Shout out to Chingo. Shout out to Jave.
And you killed it. You just amazed us. I mean, and we just felt all the Denver Foo vibes. And then ever since then, we just kind of clicked. And it was always now we're here. And then we're going to continue to do some more cool stuff.
When I got into comedy, it got to a point too where, you know, it was like you got to go to LA or you got to go to Denver, or you got to go to LA, you got to go to New York, you got to go to LA, you got to go to New York. And then the internet just came in with a massive tidal wave where anybody can be anywhere now and be exposure at any given moment.
Yeah,
so I got to the point where I was like, why do I have to go out into the world when I can bring the world to Denver?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Hold that thought. We're going to go on to a commercial break real quick, and we'll dabble into bringing the world to Denver.
Nice. Let's do it.